Because think about this, man. If all you did was do, but you didn't try, when would you ever grow? How would you ever evolve in your sales life? You wouldn't. And if you think about it, man, maybe do is the fallacy. Because think about when you say that you're going to do something. Normally it's because you've already done it. And so that's the certainty. I know I can do 20 cars, 30 cars. I know I can do $1 million in sales. I know I can do 5 miles. See, when I say things like that, I know it because I've already done it. You know, if you've spent any time in sales or any sort of growth mindset, then probably a phrase that you've heard often is do or do not. There is no try. And man, I've told my salespeople that many times. And many times I'll walk across the showroom floor and I'm like, let's get it. And they'll tell me, they're like, Marsh, I'm trying. And I'll look back at them and they'll say, I'm doing. So I've lived by that creed, man. And do is important. But try is equally important, if not more so. Because think about this, man. If all you did was do, but you didn't try, when would you ever grow? How would you ever evolve in your sales life? You wouldn't. And if you think about it, man, maybe do is the fallacy. Because think about when you say that you're going to do something. Normally it's because you've already done it. And so that's the certainty. I know I can do 20 cars, 30 cars. I know I can do $1 million in sales. I know I can do 5 miles. See, when I say things like that, I know it because I've already done it. It's the uncertainty, man, that you got to think about. And I think we really need to relook at try. And try has gotten a bad rap because it's been used in the wrong context. See, if you're looking at try as a result, you're dead. So what I want you to do instead is make try an action. See, when you look at try as a result, you're already beat. You're already beat because why? Because you're walking up there uncertain, haven't ever done this before, and you know the loss to win ratio is going to be super high. So you shrug your shoulders and you say, I'll try. For instance, if someone tells you, well, go tell I get it, the customer's leaving. I get it, it's blown apart. Go tell them this. And you say, I'll try. That loss to win ratio is so high that you've already mentally given up. And because you look at this as a life or death situation, as a specific result, and it doesn't happen, you always revert back to the do's. And the do's, man, is what lulls you to sleep. It's what makes you complacent. It's what makes you lazy because you stopped trying. So like an egg separated from the yolk, man, is the same thing what you have to do with the tries. You got to separate the action and detach it from the result. The results are going to be what the results are. But if I step into the tries as an action, detach from a specified result, I'm not going to die because of the try, then what you're going to find out is, man, you're going to be able to push yourself harder and farther. Because you're in the moment, you don't care about the specific outcome. Not right now. I don't need to care about it. The results are going to be what the results are. It's like bowling a ball, and once you release it, you're trying to lean it to try to get it to go in a certain direction. It doesn't matter. The ball is released. And so as you try, when you look at it as an attempt, as an action, detach from the result, then as the results come, then you make the necessary adjustments forward and you look for the new try. This is why you see people who just seem to be like, but they walk on water, man. You're like, how in the world do they defy gravity? How in the world do they're faced with these odds, yet they push off, man. They seem fearless. No, they're not fearless. They're calculated in what they do, but they're not scared of trying because they're not tied to the specific result. If they land, they land. If they don't, they'll make the adjustment. And then they'll go forward from there. And that's exactly what you have to do. See, what they're doing and what you need to do is they're taking their dues. The dues are important, what you've done before, these skills that you've amassed. But what you're doing is you're taking what you've already done, the certainty, and you're taking that certainty to the gym. And I mean, think about when you go to the gym and you add weight. When you add weight, you're actually tearing the muscle down, right? But they're microscopic tears. The muscle's still there. You could still use it, but they got tiny incisions. And what it does is these microscopic tears allow for new growth, new mass. And the only way you're going to get more mass, massively successful, is in the try. Detach from the result. But what I'm doing is strictly focused on the action. And think about it, man, how liberating it is when you use try in that context. Instead of saying, I'll try, you say, all right, let's try it. It's two totally different mindsets, isn't it? When you say, I'll try, you're looking at it as a result. When you say, let's try it, you're saying, all right, we'll figure it out from there. And so what we'll do is we'll lay it on the table. I'm going to go in there boldly, confidently, giving 0 F's, and you just, let's go. I don't need an A. I don't need a B. And if I get an F, fine, I'll make the adjustment and go along the way. So try or try not. Don't just leave it up to the dues. Take your dues with you, man, but venture out and go get you some more tries. Remember, the greatest sale that you'll ever make is sell you on you, because you're more than enough. Stay amazing. Stay in the sales life.